What is going on, you guys? My name is Curtis from Sports Gamers Online, and today we are talking all about EA Sports FC 24. Of course, there's going to be a massive news dump later this week, and it's going to be just nuts. There's just going to be a lot of news coming out about EA's brand new series, and I think I am totally the right person to be talking about this because I got hired onto EA to Sports Gamers Online as a FIFA writer, and there's just so much going on about this game. There's so much rumors, all this news, confirmed stuff, all this stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I want to get on here. I want to talk about the rumors. I want to talk about the stuff that's confirmed, and I also want to give a lot of my opinions on this game and what my expectations are. Okay. With that out of the way, let's jump right into it. Also, at the end of this video, go to the comment section, and I want to see what you guys think about EA Sports FC 24, what we know so far, if you guys seen the trailer, the teaser trailer that just recently came out. But anyway, let's jump right into it. So, the first thing I wanted to bring up was an article I wrote back in April, actually, and it was talking about, you know, the logos and the leagues that have already been confirmed in the game. So, of course, this is the logo here. EA Sports FC. At this point, they didn't really say EA Sports FC 24, so people were still like, is it free to play? Is it going to be something that's, you know, updated and things like that? So they didn't really say that yet. They just said, you know, the future of football this July. You know, we'll show you the future of football this July. So what we saw here was the La Liga, Premier League, and Bundesliga. Other leagues were kind of licensed in the game already. Remember, even though the FIFA license is gone, that doesn't necessarily mean the Premier League license is gone and all these other, you know, licenses and all the players, likenesses, all that's gone too. No, actually, that's a separate, different kind of license. So Electronic Arts or EA Sports are going to be able to use that in this brand new series. So that's actually a really, really good thing. Like I said, La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, all those were mentioned on the website, and that was great to see because I think the Premier League media package on FIFA, I mean, even the Bundesliga too, La Liga too, yeah. All the media broadcast packages in FIFA are so authentic. They're so good. So just, it's awesome to see that, and they're back. Let's go on to some more interesting stuff. Crossplay has been a major thing on the FIFA community because it just seems like pro clubs just gets neglected all the time. There was, I think, maybe FIFA 22 or FIFA 21 where pro clubs did get a good injection of updates and new things coming to the mode. But apparently that just, after FIFA 22, 23, once again, it was just neglected. Hardly any updates at that point. And honestly, the pro club community is fed up, absolutely fed up to the back teeth of Electronic Arts just overlooking this mode, because this mode has so much potential. And I've said it even when I first got hired on the Sports Gamers Online. This mode has so much potential, and it constantly being neglected, constantly. Once again, crossplay is coming to pro clubs. This was a rumor at the time by Foot Zone reporting it. I've heard that it's coming, but it's going to be later down the line. That is not going to sit well with the pro clubs people again. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, I've reported that pro clubs was having a lot of issues with matchmaking, and that took almost a month and a week to basically fix itself, or finally EA finally went in and fixed it, but they didn't even announce that they fixed it. It was so long. It was prolonged for a very long time, over a month. Like I said, over a month, that matchmaking, it was so hard to get into a game. The matchmaking in pro clubs was terrible. It was awful. And they finally fixed it with the Women's World Cup update. And yeah, they started like a whole new hashtag trend and things. I mean, it was crazy. It was nuts. I hope crossplay comes to pro clubs. I think this is a really big feature that needs to come to this particular mode because it's a competitive feature. It will make the mode more competitive, and people that are on, of course, other consoles, they will be able to play with people with other consoles, of course. So everybody that has different consoles can play with each other, and I think this is just a really big development for pro clubs. Of course, I would like to see more customization with your clubs. I would like to see maybe a different kind of division structure. There's a lot going on with that, but this mode has a massive following, including me, and people are so invested into it. Players love this mode, and it's just not getting that treatment. It's just not getting the attention that it needs. And hopefully EA Sports FC 24 really changes that. I doubt it, but it would be great. The next thing we could talk about is there's a second Ultimate Team that is being touted around on Twitter that is coming to EA Sports FC 24. This is kind of going into the folder of women inclusion. Of course, like Electronic Arts is very big on that. They wanted to move women into pro clubs so you can play with women in pro clubs. They wanted to put in like more women's leagues, more women's teams into FIFA 23, and they definitely did that. Now they're going to have a secondary Ultimate Team, which of course this can kind of put a little bit of a sour taste in your mouth, but that is a second Ultimate Team, more money for EA, and that's all they really care about. They can put women inclusion in front of that all they want, which is great, which is always great, but let's be honest, it's the second Ultimate Team, and like I say, Ultimate Team has been very bad for FIFA because they focus all the resources, everything on Ultimate Team, and other modes end up getting neglected, like pro clubs and career mode, player career mode especially. Yeah, it just seems like a women's Ultimate Team is probably on the way in EA Sports FC. This one is massive. This one is big. I reported this. What was this? Back in March. This is big, and I think this is going to happen. EA Sports FC online career mode details are getting fans excited. I think an online career mode would be massive for this franchise, for this series already. It would definitely be different from what FIFA was offering. I think Madden has one. It's time for FIFA or EA Sports FC 24 to have one. I think this is big. I would love to see it, especially if it's very watered down in the beginning and they just add more things as, with every iteration. I would love to see this kind of mode in it, especially because I have a friend that I will literally create the club together and we'll play career mode kind of together. Like, I'll be like, what you doing right now? And he's like, well, I'm, going through my youth and this and that. And I'm doing, creating my club, going through my youth. I'm buying players. I'm scouting players. I'm doing this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Let's wait until we both get to the first game of the season and we'll play that at the same time. But it's not online. We're just doing it, offline. And me and him would just love something like this. A lot of time would be poured into this. But yeah, as you can see, once again, by Foot Zone, they were saying no real clubs at first right here, but I heard that is actually not true. That's not really true. You're gonna be able to use Manchester United, Chelsea, all that. You're gonna be able to use that. There will be a limited players running each club, so I guess maybe like 4 at once. 5 transfers limited per transfer window. That would make it very strategic about what players you have coming to your club, and then cut scenes for training your players. Whatever. That would make it, the 5 transfer thing. That would make it very, because you can go bananas on career mode on FIFA. That would make it very strategic. You would have to know exactly what players you're going for, and you would need to hurry up and get them before your friends. So I think this would be very exciting. This would definitely usher in a brand new series and make it very different from what FIFA offers. So yeah, I would like that. That's the same thing, I think. Did I click on that? Okay, yeah. So we got a potential release date. Once again, it's a rumor. Potential release date of September 29th, 2023. Honestly, guys, that's probably on the head, because usually that's when FIFA usually comes out. That's a month after the Premier League starts and European football starts. That's probably head on. 29th. Yep, that sounds about right. There's also going to be a beta that's coming, and they didn't say exactly when the beta was coming, but there's going to be a beta sometime after the initial trailer, which is great. We could check out the game early. EA Sports FC 24, we can check out the game early, which is great. So yeah, September 29th, I think that's going to be dope. All right, the first official EA Sports FC 24 cover revealed. Now, of course, you guys can see it right here. It's bigger. There's a lot more people in it. I want to see if I can get a bigger one, or a more. Did we not put? I guess I didn't. I ended up not putting the actual tweet in there. But from what we see right here, you see a bunch of different legends in here. Current players, of course, Erling Haaland is right here in the middle. That leads us to believe that, yes, he is going to be the main cover star of the standard edition, which we have not seen yet. We haven't seen yet. Pele up here, of course. Some of the things that I was noticing, down at the bottom, you can't see it on here, but there is dual entitlement, which means if you buy it for PlayStation 4, you're entitled to get it to upgrade it to PlayStation 5 when you get a PlayStation 5 for free. I don't know if that is exclusive for a limited time, because I think EA did that for Madden. They did it for a limited time, and it's like, come on, dude. Like, just let people upgrade when they can. I don't know if it's going to be a limited time. I don't know the exact info on that, but hopefully we get more on that this week. On the other side, it was Hypermotion 5 or Hypermotion V, and I think it's called Hypermotion like volumetric or something. They're adding like 590 million new frames of animation, and it's the same Hypermotion crap that you hear every year with the gameplay. I've just let FIFA's gameplay be FIFA's gameplay. It's going to always be about pace. It's going to always be skatey and shifty in a lot of ways. It's going to be very arcadish in certain spots. It is what it is. And I know I sound very like I know I sound like a hater, or like I sound like very salty about it. This game is what it is. You know, that's how FIFA was. I'm pretty sure EA Sports FC is going to be the same in terms of gameplay. You have Marcus Rashford over here doing his celebration, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be a new celebration when he does that. I don't know what the hell he's calling it, but like, yeah, he did it all last season, and he scored a lot of goals, and he did it all last season. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, FIFA or EA Sports was like, yeah, let's get that in there. Of course, you have Sam Kerr here with the brand new Chelsea kit that got released yesterday. Yeah, I mean, the faces look kind of weird. A lot of people have been talking about the faces. The faces look kind of weird, but apparently the faces are powered by the brand new Hypermotion 5 or V, whatever they call it. So, great. Also, last thing before I go, there's been a teaser trailer. You guys can check it out on Electronic Arts' like YouTube. Basically in the trailer, it was just like, I guess it was powered by Hypermotion also, but it's just cutscenes of just like different, you know, women and men in the same dressing room and all this stuff. And it's just, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, it's just like a regular trailer teasing the actual announcement trailer that's coming. What we've seen so far in promotion is like, we saw the Triangles promotion with Dave, the British rapper, talking about triangles and tactics. Then we had like the Zinedine Zidane one where they're talking about youth. So that could mean youth is coming, or like a change to the youth system is coming to EA Sports FC. That would be great, because the youth system, it's so bare bones in FIFA right now, but the thing is, it's so comfortable. It's so in FIFA. It's super familiar, especially for people that have played it for years, have played FIFA Career Mode for years, and it's super familiar. It's super comfortable. We all know how to manipulate it, and it's easy. It's easy to get the best players. It's easy to get the best youth players. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see everything that comes out this week. And I don't know. Let me talk about my expectations, though. Let me talk about my overall expectations for EA Sports FC. So, I think that we're probably going to get the same as we always get every year from EA. I think what's going to be, we're going to get some small updates here in career mode. If the online career mode comes, great. That is a massive step for career mode period, and I think that's going to be amazing. Player career might get like you can finally get interviewed in player career. Probably it's going to be something like that. They might have new cutscenes, things like that. Pro clubs probably won't get crossplay, and it's probably going to be bare boned again. There'll be a whole bunch of stuff with Ultimate Team, and I think that's where my expectations lie. My expectations for this game are very low, so I might be surprised when we end up seeing the deep dives and the initial trailer and things like that. So I might kind of be a little bit, surprised of the things that are coming to EA Sports FC. But I want to remind you guys that Electronic Arts came out and said that it was FIFA, the company, the football governing body, FIFA. That's who was holding them back. Well, now FIFA's out of the picture. So this is EA Sports' chance to show us that, yeah, this was FIFA's fault, not ours. So I'm really eager to see what's going to happen later this week. Make sure you guys get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about everything we talked about in terms of EA Sports FC 24. My name is Curtis. You can follow me on Twitter at Kelly from the Dojo. And I'll check you guys later, all right? Also, subscribe to Sports Gamers Online. I mean, come on. We're doing some great stuff here. All right, now I'll check you guys later, all right? All right, peace.